the week that went by was World Breastfeeding Week. Now, why is that important? The first week of August marks World Breastfeeding Week because it serves as a reminder to all our working moms that yes, breastfeeding is possible. It is possible to balance both your worlds even if you're working. So, there are a quick few tips and tricks which are going to help you maneuver this journey. First and foremost, if you're blessed with a workplace which is supporting such initiatives, then you can take frequent pumping breaks in between. But if you do not have such facilities at hand, then what you can do, you can start your day by pumping out the breast milk. First and foremost point over here, the moms ask us that whether it's manual expression or it is some particular type of pumps that they need to use. Well, nothing like that is important. You can make do with manual expression technique. You can make do with the manual breast pumps. You can also use the artificial, that is the electric breast pumps, that is whichever pump you use, if the technique is proper and if you are lactating adequately, then it should not be a problem to express milk. Tip number 2, what helps is that to have your child on your lap while you're pumping, because there is scientific evidence that it kind of stimulates your hormone axis to produce more milk. If you can manage, then it's fine. If you cannot, then also it will work. So let it not be a restriction in your schedule. Now you've pumped out your milk, how to store it. So you can take help of store-bought containers. There are various products which are available in the market in terms of breast milk bags or BPA-free containers. But even a simple clean glass jar with a lid that is sealing it properly will work equally well. Tip number 3, how long can we actually store this milk? Well, that depends on the room temperature and also depending on the duration for which you plan to store it. If the room temperature is below 24 degrees centigrade, then you can keep the breast milk as it is for 4 hours. If you're planning it to store beyond that, you can keep it in a freezer, in the regular part of the freezer, not on the door. In the regular part of the freezer, preferably store it at the back of the freezer where the temperature is properly maintained. And you can keep it there for 4 days. If you're keeping it in the deep freezer, then you can store up to 3 to 6 months even. Now, tip number 4 would be how to store, how much to store. So always store in equivalent amounts of 90 to 120 ml or in its multiples. Why do we say that? Because that is how much the baby is going to drink in one go. So you can just defreeze or de-thaw one bottle and make it useful, and then the other bottles are stored and saved, right? So how would we de-thaw or defreeze breast milk is your tip number 5. So what do? We cannot microwave, we cannot boil it, right? So we need to take out this particular bottle and store it in a container, keep it in a container in warm water, or we can run it in warm water. That is going to de-thaw and then we can use it directly for feeding the baby. Hope these tips were useful to you and you continue to be on your breastfeeding journey even if you're working.